afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Open Mic broadcast. Today we have a college basketball game in store for you all, where we have the PRAIRIE A&M Panthers taking on the Grambling University Tigers. The Panthers come into this game with a record of 10-5, which is 10th place in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. That 10-15 record that the PRAIRIE A&M Panthers have is their overall record, while their conference record is 5-7. The Grambling Tigers come into this one with a record of conference record of 9-3, while their overall record is 12-13. Before we get into the men's basketball game that is about to start shortly, let's recap on the Lady Panthers basketball game that took place earlier today. The Lady Panthers took on the Grambling Tigers and came up short by a score of 64-55. The Lady Tigers came into this game with a record of 16-8, while the Lady Panthers came into this game with a record of 9-14. The Lady Panthers' next matchup will be at APBU on Saturday the 24th at 3 p.m. That has been your Lady Panthers recap. Stay tuned, folks, as we get set to watch some good basketball and get ready to watch this conference matchup between the PRAIRIE A&M Panthers and the Grambling Tigers. And welcome back to the Open Mic broadcast, everyone. We're about to get set for tip-off as the PRAIRIE A&M Panthers are taking on the Grambling University Tigers. We want to remind everyone listening that you can listen to the SWAC Championship Tournament live on our website. OpenMicBroadcast.com, March 13th through the 16th. Ball is tipped and Grambling will come out with the first possession. Starting lineup for the Panthers: guard Chris Smith IV, forward Brandon Miles. As Grambling puts up his first shot attempt of the game, and that shot is off. PRAIRIE with the rebound. Guard Andrew Nunley also in the starting lineup for the Panthers, as well as guard Devontae Hopkins, also joined by CJ Lane. Panthers with the ball. Charles Smith with the mid-range jump shot, and that jumper is good. Tigers will come back the other way. Smith comes into this one leading the Panthers in scoring with 14.6 points per game on the season. Panthers fighting around screens and switching everything. Very intense defense to come out. And a turnover by the Grambling Tigers as the Panthers will take possession. Panthers moving the ball around here, trying to get their offense set. Grambling seems to be running a zone look here against this Panthers offense. Panthers becoming real stagnant. Great defense by the Tigers, as that mid-range jumper by the Panthers is no good. ball. 3-point jumper. Pump fake. 3-point jumper, kick out. That shot is off. Fight for the rebound. And the Panthers finally come up with it. Panthers with the ball. Guard Javante Hopkins drives to the basket, but he stepped out of bounds. So basket no good. Tigers ball. 17 minutes left here in this first half. Low scoring game here to start. Great defense by both teams as the Panthers lead by a score of 2-0. Tigers moving the ball around here, facing a stiff man-to-man defense by the Panthers. Tigers moving the ball around here, trying to get an open shot, and a shot clock violation forced by the Panthers. Great defense, and they will get the ball. Panthers with the ball, trying to move it around, get an open shot here, and a good drive, good cut, to the basket by Brandon Miles. Not able to connect on the jumper, and a basket by the Tigers in transition to tie up this game. Panthers with the ball, coming back the other way, going from right to left, facing the double team. TJ Lane with the ball at the top of the key. Looking for Charles Smith on the elbow. He loves to work in that mid-range. Not able to get anything going. Find Brian Miles wide open in the corner. He drives to the basket, and that shot is blocked. Grambling Tigers get the rebound, and they come back the other way, looking for a transition basket, and Andre Nunley with the block on the Tigers on the other end. Like I mentioned to start this game, both teams coming out with great defensive intensity and a great hustle play there by guard Andre Nunley to get back on defense and not give up an easy basket. Tigers inbound the ball. They have the ball, and they're moving things around, trying to get an open shot here, trying to force it down low. Nothing there. Swings it back to the top. A drive inside, and that ball is stripped away. Offensive rebound. Missed the shot. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers, and that basket is good. Scoring on that one is Jonathan Aku, forward for the Tigers. Panthers with the ball. Charles Smith with the drive inside. That mid-range jumper is off. Fight for the rebound, and the Tigers come away with it. Another great hustle play there by Andre Nunley. Panthers with the ball coming back the other way, and a foul is drawn by Javante Hopkins. Great defensive intensity here by both teams to start off this game. Very low scoring game here in this first half as the Tigers lead by a score of 4-2. We'll be right back after this timeout. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, Javante Hopkins is at the line for the Panthers, and his first free throw attempt is good. Hopkins comes into this one shooting 60% from the free throw line, averaging 13.7 points per game, which is second on the team. Second free throw attempt is up and no good, and the Panthers trail by 1 point with 15 minutes left here in this first half. Launch the ball down the court as the Tigers get it inside. Fight for the offensive rebound. And the Panthers come up with it. Coming back the other way, looking for fast break points. Panthers moving the ball around here. Brian Miles down low, able to put that inside and give the Panthers a 1 point lead. Panthers switching up their defense here, coming out of that timeout. Going back into the man-to-man look. Now more into a 3-2 zone. Grambling trying to break it. Using screens, trying to force it down low. Aren't able to do so. Mid-range jumper by the Tigers, and that shot is good. Tremichael Mountain with the mid-range jumper for the Tigers. Panthers have the ball, come back the other way, going from right to left. Kevin McGansky with the drive inside. Kicks out to CJ Lane from the corner, and that three-point jumper is no good. Rebound by the Tigers, and they come back the other way. Tigers with the ball look to slow things down here, trying to get their offense set. Panthers with more stifling defense, and the drive inside by the Tigers. Kentavious Dozier with the drive inside, and a foul is drawn for Dozier as he will head to the free throw line. Kentavious Dozier comes into this one averaging 14.3 points per game for the Tigers while shooting 77% from the free throw line, and his first free throw attempt is up, and it is good. Second free throw attempt for Dozier is no good. Panthers come back the other way in a hurry. We're looking to get some fast break points. They slow things down to get their offense set. Near turnover there by the Panthers. Able to corral it and get their offense going. Looking to get something open. A kick outside, a kick to the corner for Brian Miles. The mid-range jumper is up, and that shot is no good. Tigers come down with the rebound. Tigers with the ball. And an offensive foul is called going against the Tigers. That offensive foul is going against Jonathan Naku. First personal foul of the game. And a substitution for the Panthers and the Tigers. Panthers with the ball. Javante Hopkins from the free throw line drives inside, and a foul is drawn, but it's on the floor. Panthers will keep possession here and inbound from under the goal. Brian Miles with the basket inside, and one basket for Brian Miles on the inbound, and the Panthers now tied the game with a score of 7-7. Brian Miles with a chance to take the lead for the Panthers. Brian Miles with the free throw attempt, and that shot is up, and it's good. Miles comes into this one shooting 71% from the free throw line. Tigers with the ball, facing a full court press defense by the Panthers. Trying to get the ball up court, and they do so. Drive inside by the Tigers, and that shot is no good. Defensive rebound by the Panthers. Javante Hopkins racing up the court, and he has it stripped. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with the Panthers. Panthers lead by 1 point here by a score of 8-7 with 12 minutes left here in this first half. Orlando Horton Jr. with the ball, kicks to Chris Smith. Smith trying to get into his spot in that mid-range area. Kicks out to Brian Miles. Javante Hopkins at the top of the key. Javante Hopkins dancing around, takes the mid-range jumper, and that shot is blocked. Offensive rebound by Brian Miles, and a missed putback attempt by Brian Miles. Grambling Tigers get the rebound and come back the other way. Tigers trying to force it inside, work it inside here, and they get a bump and a basket. Not sure if it's going to count here. And it does, and that's an and one basket for the Tigers as they take the lead back from the Panthers. Tigers now lead by a score of 9-8. Jordan Smith, number 11, at the free throw line for the Tigers, looking to build on their lead. Go up by maybe 2. Panthers with the ball, looking to slow things down and get a steady offense going here. Nick Gonzalez at the top of the key, his first minutes of the night. A drive inside by Javante Hopkins, and he's able to find Brian Miles on the cut. And that basket is good as the Panthers tie things up here. Tigers coming back the other way, facing full court press defense by the Panthers. Panther defense's intensity has kept up in this game so far. And a easy drive to the basket for the Tigers, and that shot is off. Panthers coming back the other way. Javante Hopkins drives inside. He goes up, and he's fouled as he got sandwiched in between 2 Tigers. And Javante Hopkins will head to the free throw line after we come back from this timeout. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, Javante Hopkins will go to the free throw line for the Panthers. Hopkins comes into this one averaging 13 points per game. First free throw attempt for Hopkins is no good. Still a tie game here with 11 and a half minutes left here in this first half. And a second free throw attempt by Javante Hopkins was good. The Tigers coming back the other way. Very intense defensive matchup to start off here as we have a very low scoring game here. No team has even cracked 20 at the halfway mark in this first half. We have a score of Panthers 11, Tigers 10, and make that Tigers 13 as they take the lead after a 3-point jump shot by the Tigers. Panthers moving the ball around here, trying to get an open shot. Trying to crack this 3-2 zone thrown at them by the Tigers. And a pass inside and a basket by Brian Miles. And that free throw attempt by Brian Miles is no good, but the Panthers did tie things up here as we have a tie game at 13-13 with 10 and a half minutes left here in this first half. And a kick outside after the drive. Another kick by the Tigers, and a 3-point jumper by the Tigers is good. Number 3, Mikael Stevens with the 3-point jumper for the Tigers, giving the Tigers a 3-point lead. And Brian Miles with the drive from the free throw line. And that shot is no good, but he will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 free throws. Miles comes into this one shooting 71% from the free throw line. Second trip to the free throw line in the first half. Second free throw attempt here for Brian Miles. It's up and it is good, giving the Panthers not the lead, but they trail by one. Tigers with the ball, moving things around here, trying to get their offense set. Jumper by the Tigers is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Panthers come away with it. Kevin Magansky racing down the court. Magansky at the top of the key. Panthers moving the ball around here. Fans kind of thought Kevin Magansky had a wide open three-point shot that he passed up. Kevin Magansky with the drive inside. Orlando Horton Jr. with the three-point jumper, and that shot is off. And the Tigers get the rebound and come back the other way. Kick outside for the Tigers. That three-point shot is up, and it is no good, but an offensive rebound and clean up by the Tigers. Number 3, Mikael Stevens with the offensive rebound and put back, giving the Tigers a 3-point lead with 9 minutes left here in this first half. Panthers still moving the ball around here. Javonte Hopkins with the three-point jumper. That shot is off. And the Tigers come down with the rebound. Tigers coming back the other way. And a tip pass by the Panthers, and the Panthers will get possession as they force the Tigers to turn it over. Panthers with the ball, moving things around. Kevin Magansky with the drive inside, and a turnover by the Panthers. Panthers now on defense. Tigers with the ball. And a drive inside. And that basket is no good, but a foul is called on the on the Panthers, and the Tigers will head to the free throw line. We'll be right back after this timeout by the Prairie View A&M Panthers as Coach Smith would like to talk things over. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, the Tigers are at the free throw line. Terrence Lewis, first free throw attempt is no good. Panthers at the top of the key. Panthers with the corner jumper by C.J. Lane, and it's blocked. Great hustle play there by Jonathan Aku to close out and block that three-point attempt by C.J. Lane. Panthers will retain possession. 7.5 minutes left here in this first half. Panthers inbound the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock, excuse me. And a tip pass by the Tigers and a turnover, and they come back the other way. Moving a little too fast, they slow things down to get their offense set. Tigers moving the ball around here. Mid-range jumper by Contavious Dozier, and that mid-range jumper is good, giving the Tigers a 6-point lead here in this first half. Chris Smith, the fourth, with the 3-point jumper. That shot is all the way off, but a cleanup job there by Brian Miles. And the Panthers get on the board and close this deficit. And the Tigers now lead by a score of 21-17. And a pass inside, almost blocked, but a goaltend called on Brian Miles as the Tigers get on the board again due to the goaltending call against the Panthers. Panthers with the ball. They moving it around, trying to get an open shot. Chris Smith with the drive inside, and it's stolen. Turnover by the Panthers, and a technical foul is going to be called going against Charles Smith IV. And the Tigers will now shoot technical free throws and try to build on this lead, 6-point lead, with 6 minutes left here in this first half. The Tigers have this one. And they pass the ball inside, and it's thrown down by Jonathan Aku, who is having himself a decent first half. Panthers with the ball. Devontae Hopkins working it inside, and he has to get out as he was getting trapped by a host of Tigers. Nick Azelis from the corner. That 3-point jumper is off, and the Tigers come up with the rebound. Tigers with the ball, moving things around here. And a foul is going to be called against the Tigers, drawn by Javonte Hopkins. Panthers will get the ball, looking to come back the other way. Andre Nunley checks into the game for the Panthers, as well as Orlando Horton Jr. C.J. Lane with the 3-point jumper, and an offensive rebound by Andre Nunley, and he loses it. Fight for the rebound, and the Tigers now have it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay, and it will go to the Tigers. Coach Smith not happy with that call, as he thought that was out on the Tigers. Nevertheless, Tigers have the ball coming back the other way. 4.5 minutes left here in this first half. Tigers lead by 9 points by a score of 26-17. Tigers with moving the ball around here, and they drive inside, and the Tigers score once again. This time it's Antoine Bennett. He drives inside and gets the basket. Looks to be a little shaken up on the play. Nevertheless, the Tigers build on their lead and now go up by 11. A free throw attempt for the Tigers was good, and they now increase their lead to 12. 4.5 minutes left here in this first half. Tigers lead by 29-17. Panthers with the ball, moving things around, trying to get an open jumper. Open anything, honestly. A little bit of a dry spell here. A cut inside, and the ball is bobbled and lost out of bounds by the Panthers. Unforced errors, costly turnovers, causing the Panthers to dig themselves in even deeper of a hole. And a three-point jumper, no good by the Tigers, and the Panthers with the rebound, they come back the other way. Kick to the corner, kick to the top of the key. A drive inside by Charles Smith, and a kick outside by Javante Hopkins, and that three-point jumper is good. Panthers get a score, much needed score. And they now trail the Tigers by 9. Tigers with the ball, they force it inside, and Jonathan Aku with another basket for the Tigers. Panthers moving the ball around here, trying to get an open jumper. Brandon Miles from the mid-range jumper. That shot is off. Javante Hopkins went for the offensive rebound, but the Tigers were able to corral it in, and they come back the other way, going from left to right. 3 minutes left here in this first half. The Panthers trail the Tigers by a score of Tigers 31, Panthers 20. And a foul is called going against Javante Hopkins. After this timeout, we'll be right back after this timeout by the Prairie A&M Panthers. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, the Tigers have the ball. Tigers moving it around here. And a foul is called going against the Panthers. Javante Hopkins went for the steal, but too much contact there. As Tremichael Mountain will head to the free throw line for the Tigers. Mountain comes into this one averaging 10 points per game and 84% from the free throw line. The first free throw attempt by Mountain is good. Substitution for the Panthers. CJ Lane checks back into the game. That second free throw by Mountain is good as well, and the Panthers get the ball and come back the other way. And a turnover by the Panthers, and the Tigers now have the ball. And they force it inside, nothing going. and the Panthers come up with the rebound. Panthers come back the other way, trying to get an open shot here. Offense has been very stagnant since that last three-point shot. And they drive inside by Javonte Hopkins, but he's fouled before he's able to put a shot up.
Substitution for Panthers for substitution number 3. Against number 4. And
And a free throw attempt here by Javonte Hopkins is good. Second free throw attempt here by Javonte Hopkins. It's up and it is good. With 2 minutes left here in this first half, Panthers trail the Tigers by a score of Panthers 22, Tigers 33. Tigers with the ball. Great defense here by the Panthers. And a steal by the Panthers as Javonte Hopkins races up the court. Fast break layup is good. And with 1.5 minutes left here in this first half, the Panthers cut their deficit to 9 as they trail the Tigers by a score of 33-24. And an offensive foul is called going against the Tigers as the Panthers will now get possession. And the Panthers moving it around here, and they get an open three-point corner jumper by C.J. Lane. As the Panthers cut into their deficit some more and now trail the Tigers by 6 points by a score of Tigers 33, Panthers 27. And the timeout is going to be taken here by the Grambling Tigers. And we'll be right back after this timeout. And welcome back coming out of this timeout. The Tigers have the ball. And Prairie View is in the middle of a comeback. After trailing by 12, they've cut their deficit to 6. And the Tigers come out of that timeout and put some points on the board very quickly. As the Tigers now go up by a score of 35-27. Panthers moving the ball around here, facing the 3-2 zone by the Tigers. Trying to get something going. Swinging it around, trying to find the open man. Kickball violation going against the Tigers. Panthers still trying to get things going. And substitutions will be made by the Panthers as Nick Gazelis will check in. Panthers with the ball. And a kick inside to Chris Smith. And that layup is good. And he will head to the free throw line to cut this Tiger lead to 5. Charles Smith from the free throw line, and that shot is good. And the Panthers cut their deficit by 5 with 27 seconds left here in this first half. The Panthers trail the Tigers by a score of 35-30. Full court press defense to end the half here for the Panthers. Tigers finally get it past half court. Tigers trying to hold the ball for the last shot. They drive inside and a foul is called going against the Panthers. Contavious Dozier drew the foul and will head to the free throw line for the Tigers. Dozier comes into this one shooting 77.7% from the free throw line. First free throw attempt here by Dozier is good, and the Tigers increase their lead to 6. We want to remind you all, while these free throws are being taken, that March 13th through 16th, 2024, you will be able to listen to the SWAC tournament that will be held in Birmingham, Alabama, live on our website, the openmicbroadcast.com. Second free throw attempt by Dozier is good as well, as the Tigers go up by 7 with 5 seconds left here in this first half. Panthers coming back up the court, trying to get something going. Devontae Hopkins puts up a three-point jumper, and that shot is good, as the Panthers cut their deficit to a 4-point deficit headed into halftime. And headed into halftime, the Tigers lead the Panthers by a score of 37-33. We'll be right back at the start of the second half. And welcome back to the second half of this college basketball game. In the first half, the Tigers had control majority of the first half. Panthers started a comeback, and they come out of this one, and the first shot is a three-point jumper by Brian Miles, and it's good. And the Panthers cut their deficit and now trail by 1. $19 minutes left here in this second half. Panthers trail the Tigers by a score of 37-36. Contavious Dozier with the jumper, and the ball gets stuck in between the backboard and the rim. And the Panthers will have possession. Tigers trying to get things settled here so they can inbound the ball, and they do so. Dozier gets the ball, and it's blocked by Brian Miles. Panthers had the rebound, lost it, and it went to the Tigers, and Jonathan Aku able to slam down that wide open dunk, giving the Tigers a 3-point lead. 18 and a half minutes left here in this second half. Panthers have the ball. Devontae Hopkins from the free throw line drives inside and makes the layup. Panthers now trail by 1. Tigers with the ball. Push off, and that 3-point jumper is off. Offensive rebound by the Tigers, and the Panthers give up an easy basket, and the Tigers now lead by 3 points by a score of 41-38. Panthers trying to move the ball around here, getting an open shot. And a steal by the Tigers, that they come back the other way, fast break points, and they get them. And the Tigers now lead by 5 by a score of 43 to 38. Panthers get it inside, and Brian Miles is fouled on the layup attempt as he will head to the free throw line. After trading baskets back and forth, Panthers don't seem to go away here for the Tigers as they trail by 5. Brian Miles at the free throw line to make this a 3-point game. First free throw attempt for Brian Miles is up and it's good. And that second free throw attempt is up and it is good. Tigers with the ball, moving it around here, trying to get an open shot. Drive inside, and the Tigers go up, and that shot is off, but a foul is called going against Javonte Hopkins. And headed to the free throw line for the Tigers is Antoine Bennett. First free throw attempt here is off. Panthers trail by 3 points with 17 minutes left here in this second half by a score of Tigers 43, Panthers 40. Panthers with the ball. After the free throw attempts by the Tigers, Panthers moving it around. Get a mid-range jumper by C.J. Lane, and that shot is good. Panthers now trail by 2. Tigers with the ball. Trying to run a set here, and the Panthers seem to be all over it. Trying to turn the corner, Dozier is, and he does so and gets the open layup. And the Panthers now have the ball. Tigers lead the Panthers by a score of 46-42. And they cut inside, and a miscommunication there by the Panthers as that ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Panthers, and the Tigers will get the ball. And the Tigers with the ball to drive inside, and the ball is lost by the Tigers, and that is a turnover by the Tigers, and the ball will go to the Panthers. Panthers with the ball. Top of the key. Panthers moving it around here, trying to get an open shot. Facing the 3-2 zone, thrown at them by the Tigers. C.J. Lane trying to work into that mid-range zone, but can't get there. Panthers moving it around on the perimeter. Try to force it inside to Brian Miles. Don't do so. A 3-point jumper by Javonte Hopkins is chucked up, and it's good. And the Tigers now lead by 1 point. By a score of 46-45, and the Tigers now have the ball coming back the other way, going from right to left. Tigers trying to run the offense here, draws a double team. Tigers with the ball in the drive inside, a kick outside, drive inside once again, kicks it out. That 3-point jumper is up and it's off. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. He goes back up and that shot is off, but a foul is called going against the Tigers. Panthers, excuse me. After that foul call going against the Panthers will call timeout as they want to talk things over. We'll be right back at the end of this timeout. And welcome back as we have free throw attempts here for the Tigers coming out of that timeout. First free throw attempt is up and it is good. Second free throw attempt is good as well. Panthers with the ball. Drive inside by Javante Hopkins. Forces it up. Fight for the rebound. And the Tigers come away with it. Kick to the left elbow. A three-point wide open jumper for the Tigers. And that shot is good. Panthers coming back the other way. 14 and a half minutes left here in this second half. Panthers trail the Tigers by a score of 51-45. CJ Lane with the three-point jumper to answer. And that shot is good. 3-point game here for the Panthers as they trail the Tigers by a score of 48-51. And Javante Hopkins coming back the other way after that missed shot by the Tigers. Fast break opportunity and a goaltend is called going against the Tigers, and the Panthers cut their deficit to 1. Tigers now lead the Panthers by a score of 51-50. The Tigers now have the ball. Single full court press look here by the Panthers. Man-to-man defense overall. And they drive inside by the Tigers and an and one basket. And that shot is good. Antoine Burnett will head to the free throw line to tack on his 1 point to convert this and one. That free throw attempt by Burnett is good. Panthers coming back the other way, trailing by 4. Panthers moving it around here, trying to get an open shot. Smith at the mid-range. Drives inside, spin move. Fight for the rebound, offensive rebound Panthers. Brian Miles goes back up, and that basket is good. Panthers now trail by 2. Tigers with the ball, moving things around here. Mid-range jumper by the Tigers, and that shot is good as the Tigers increase their lead once more by a score of 56-52. Panthers with the ball coming back the other way, going from left to right. Charles Smith from the corner. He drives inside. That basket is off. Rebound by the Tigers as they come back the other way, going from right to left. Mid-range jumper by the Tigers. That shot is off, but a foul is called going against the Panthers. Tremichael Mountain will head to the free throw line for the Tigers. Mountain comes into this one shooting 84% from the free throw line while averaging 10.4 points per game. attempts here by Mountain. It's up and it is good. Devontae Hopkins with the ball. Swung it around to Orlando Horton Jr. Reaches C.J. Lane in the corner. He takes the mid-range jumper, and that shot is off. Fight for the rebound. Tigers come up with it. They try to force it to his teammate, and that ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Panthers. We'll be right back after this timeout by the Panthers, and they would like to talk things over. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, Panthers have possession. C.J. Lane at the top of the key swings it to Orlando Horton Jr. C.J. Lane gets it back, kicks it to Devontae Hopkins. He drives inside, looking to take the mid-range jumper, loses the ball, tried to get it back, but the Tigers come away with it, and they come back the other way on a fast break opportunity. Slow things down as nothing was there. Kick to the corner as Mountain has it. Tigers look to slow down their offense and get something efficient. 11.5 minutes left here in the second half. Panthers trail by 6. Mountain with the mid-range jumper, and that shot is good. Panthers now trail by 8. Devontae Hopkins with the drive inside, and that basket is good. Tigers with the ball coming back the other way. Mountain with the drive and the kick and the fake pass threw off the defense and able to get the easy layup. Panthers come back the other way. Great defense here by the Panthers, and the missed three-point jumper by the Panthers, and the Tigers come down with the rebound. Tigers with the ball, moving things around here, trying to get an open jumper. Drive inside by the Tigers. That shot is up, and it is no good. Panthers come down with the rebound. C.J. Lane with the ball, coming back the other way, has it stripped, and it goes out of bounds, but it will stay with the Panthers. Orlando Horton Jr. from the corner pulls up a mid-range jumper, and that shot is good. Panthers now trail by 6 points by a score of 62-56 with 9 minutes left here in the second half. And after trying to force it inside, the Panthers are called for a foul. Jonathan Aku will head to the free throw line. Who comes into this one shooting 40% from the free throw line while averaging 3.8 points per game. 12 points in this game so far, and that first free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt by Aku is good as well, and the Panthers get the ball and come back the other way. Devontae Hopkins, who has had a decent game here so far for the Panthers with 21 points in this game, has the ball, swings it to C.J. Lane. Three-point jumper is up, and that shot is off. Fight for the rebound, and the Tigers come away with it, and they will come back the other way, going from right to left. And a steal by the Panthers as the Tigers tried to get a little fancy. Devontae Hopkins coming the other way. As I just mentioned, he's having himself a great game here so far and tack on 2 more points to that 21 points. as the Panthers now trail by a score of 64-58. Tigers trying to move the ball around here, getting an efficient shot. Setting up their offense. Looking to move the ball. Tiger drive inside, and that is a basket. Not too sure if that will count. But a foul is called. Mikael Stevens will head to the free throw line for the Tigers to try to increase this lead to 9 over the Panthers. Jr. with the ball for the Panthers, and they come back the other way. Javonte Hopkins with the three-point jumper, and he is fouled. Javonte Hopkins will head to the free throw line and shoot 3 free throws. Hopkins comes into this one shooting 60% from the free throw line. And the last play will be reviewed. They want to check and see if he was actually fouled. We'll be right back after this timeout for an official review. And welcome back. Coming out of that timeout, it was a quick review as officials come to the conclusion that he will shoot 3 free throws. First free throw attempt here for Javonte Hopkins. It's up and it's no good. Second free throw attempt here by Javonte Hopkins. Second free throw attempt is no good. Third free throw attempt here for Javonte Hopkins is good. Panthers cut their deficit by 1 point and now trail the Tigers by a score of 67-59 with 8 minutes left here in this second half. And a steal by Brian Miles. Miles coming back the other way, and a fast break layup for the Panthers as they cut into this deficit some more and now trail the Tigers by 6. And a personal foul is going to be called against the Panthers. And we will be right back after this timeout by the Panthers. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, the Tigers are at the free throw line. Tremichael Mountain at the free throw line for the Tigers. And that first attempt is good, as that increases the Tigers' lead to 7. Second free throw attempt here by Michael Mountain is good, and that increases the Tigers' lead to 8. Panthers have the ball. Swinging it around, trying to get an open shot. Good defense here by the Tigers. In this 3-2 zone, they're throwing at the Panthers. Kick outside, Javonte Hopkins with the three-point jumper. That shot is off. Fight for the rebound, and the Tigers have it. And the Tigers with the ball on a driving kick. Three-point shot is up, and it is good for the Tigers. And they now add on to their lead and lead the Panthers by 11 with 7 minutes left here in the second half. Grambling with great defense here, making the Panthers very stagnant here in the second half. Charles Smith with the drive inside. That jumper is short. Fight for the rebound. That ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Panthers. Panthers with the ball. Brian Miles drives inside, and that shot is good. Miles having himself a great game as well with 24 points in this game. Tigers with the ball, moving it around, trying to keep this lead here for the remaining 6.5 minutes of this game. Panthers force a double team, and the Tigers are able to break it and find the open man wide open under the basket as they add on to their lead and go back up by 11. Panthers have the ball. Charles Smith with the jumper. That shot is up, and it is good from the mid-range. And the Panthers will take a timeout and talk things over with 6 minutes left here in this second half. The Tigers lead the Panthers by a score of 74-65. We'll be right back after this timeout. And coming out of this timeout, the Tigers have the ball facing a full court press defense by the Panthers. Tigers with the ball, and the Panthers real handsy knock the ball out, but aren't able to gain possession as the Tigers get it right back. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tigers force up a three-point corner jumper, and the Panthers come away with the rebound. Fast break opportunity here for Javonte Hopkins, and he draws the foul, and he will head to the free throw line. Jordan Smith called for the foul, his second personal foul of the game. Javonte Hopkins at the free throw line. 24 points here in this game. Looking to add 2 more points to that. First free throw attempt here by Javonte Hopkins is up, and it's good. We want to remind you all that while you're listening, we want to remind you that you can listen to the SWAC tournament that will be taking place in Alabama on March 13th through the 16th, live on our website at theopenmicbroadcast.com. Second free throw attempt here for Javonte Hopkins is up, and it is good. Panthers cut into their deficit and now trail the Tigers by a score of 74-67. And a drop cut inside, and the Tigers tried to get it inside, and the Panthers break it up. Panthers come back the other way. Fast break opportunity, but they turn the ball over and give it right back to the Tigers. Tigers with the ball, trying to move things around. Panthers trying to be on the Tigers like the white on the Panthers jersey. A 3-point attempt here by the Tigers, excuse me. Offensive rebound by the Tigers, and that 3-point jumper is good. Panthers coming back the other way. Clear frustration on the court by the Panthers, as there seems to be a feel that there is a lack of effort by teammates. Panthers with the ball, little discombobulated on offense. Javonte Hopkins with the drive inside. He goes up and misses that layup, and the Tigers come down with the rebound. And almost a steal by the Panthers. Aren't able to corral it. And a foul called going against the Panthers that will send the Tigers to the free throw line. Kendavius Dozier will go to the free throw line for the Tigers. Dozier comes into this one shooting 77.7% from the free throw line. That first free throw attempt is no good, rebounded by the Panthers. They come back the other way. 4 minutes left here in this game, and the Panthers trail by 10 by a score of 77-67. Panthers with the ball, trying to move it around. Kevin McGansky kicks to the top to Orlando Horton Jr. Swung to the corner to Javonte Hopkins. He drives inside, kicks it down low to Kevin McGansky. Orlando Horton Jr. drives inside, and that layup is no good. Tigers come down with the rebound, and they come back the other way. Tigers with the ball, moving it around here, trying to get something going. And a foul is going to be called going against Javonte Hopkins. Didn't want to give up an easy basket, sending the big man to the free throw line. And the Panthers will call a timeout with 3.5 minutes left here in this second half. We'll be right back after this timeout. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, the Tigers will head to the free throw line. Forward Jonathan Aku will shoot free throws. Aku has 10 points in this game. First free throw attempt is no good, as Aku comes in this one shooting 40% from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt is also no good. 3 minutes left here in this second half. A lot of time here as the Panthers trail by 10. Panthers trying to move the ball around here, get something open. Ball touches Brian Miles' hands from the mid-range. He tries to work out, and that shot is no good. But a foul is going to be called against the Tigers. That will send Brian Miles to the free throw line for the Panthers. Check that, no free throws for Brian Miles. Brian Miles gets the ball on the inbound, goes up with the hook shot. That shot is no good. Comes out, and the Tigers come down with the rebound, and they come back the other way. Tigers with a drive and kick inside, and that shot is no good. But Tigers will head to the free throw line after a foul is committed by the Panthers. First free throw attempt here by the Tigers is good. At the free throw line for the Tigers is Jordan Smith. Smith comes into this one averaging 8.3 points per game while shooting 77% from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good as well. Panthers have the ball. They're coming back the other way, and the Tigers built their lead and now lead the Panthers by 12 by a score of 79-67. Panthers trying to move it around. Kevin McGansky in the corner. He drives inside, loses the ball, and that is a turnover by the Panthers, and the Tigers now have the ball. Tigers with the ball, and they turn it over. Fast break opportunity here for the Panthers as Orlando Horton Jr. makes the layup and cuts the Panthers deficit to 10. And a timeout here is going to be taken by the Panthers as they would like to talk things over. And welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, the Tigers will have the ball. They face a full court press defense here by the Panthers. Panthers aren't trying to give any room for the Tigers to even breathe. Coming up on 2 minutes here. Panthers trail the Tigers by 10 points. Tigers get a 3-point jumper from the corner. That shot is off. Offensive rebound by the Tigers, and that shot is good. On the offensive rebound, cleaned up by Antoine Bennett. And a turnover by the Panthers as the Tigers will get a fast break opportunity and add on to their lead even more. And now lead the Panthers by a score of 83-69. Javonte Hopkins with the mid-range jumper. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Panthers come up with it. Brian Miles with the ball. He drives inside. Puts up a shot. That shot is good. And the Tigers will get the ball. Tigers with the ball, trying to hold it here, keep this lead. And the Panthers drive inside, and the Tigers drive inside, and an offensive foul is going to be called going against the Tigers as the Panthers will now gain possession. Fans are very irate as the stadium is starting to get empty, folks. Fans aren't too happy. Nevertheless, Panthers will get the ball. 49 seconds left here in this second half. Panthers trail by a score of 83-71. And a foul is going to be called against the Tigers on that drive by the Panthers. McKinley Harris will head to the free throw line for the Panthers. And that first free throw attempt is good, cutting the Panthers' deficit to 11. Second free throw attempt here for Harris. Shot is up, and that shot is no good. Rebound by the Tigers, and they will come back the other way as the Panthers try to give them no room to breathe. Almost a turnover. And the Tigers just trying to move the ball around, keep the clock going. 10 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tigers put up a shot. Fast break opportunity here for the Panthers, and that shot is no good. As Javonte Hopkins slams it down on the fast break, and the Panthers cut their deficit to 9. And the Tigers now have the ball and will walk out of here victorious by a score of 83-74. The Prairie View Panthers' next game will be at ABU on Saturday, February 24th at 5:30, while the Grambling Tigers' next game will be at Southern on Saturday, February 24th at 4:30. Thank you all for listening. My name is Gregory Johnson, and I am signing off. Have a great night.